What up, y'all? What up? I see Groovy Faye was up in here early. Early bird gets the worm, partner. Early bird gets the worm. Mr. Ray Smith in the building. We up in here. Y'all pull up. Y'all pull up. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Okay. How's your weeks been, gentlemen? How's your weeks been? Hope y'all have had productive and good weeks. Back at you, fellow Shell back. Yep, that's how we do it around these here parts. We respects our military. We've got loves for our military. Take special kind of fella go out there, put himself on the line. Or just to be separated from your family in that way. Not even necessarily putting yourself on the line to do anything, just extended periods of time. Just salute the people for being able to do that, whether you saw action or not. It just is. Yeah, I got a fun show lined up for y'all today. Man, y'all gonna be like, where is he coming from with this one? His rationale is really, really becoming social media sensitive. And when I say social media sensitive, I don't mean that in a way of disrespect so much as when you understand what a thing is and the mechanics of how it operates, you tend to not really want to be a cog, if you will, in that whole situation. Paul Martin has made his way into the Chizat. I say, what's up to you, sir? He likes the Panther Cup. Thank you, my brother. It's heat sensitive too. You can see the T'Challa face when it's hot, because I got me a hot cup or something. And then when it cools down, you don't see it. And on the flip side, wham, we rocking it like that. So yeah, I got a little bit of stuff. Okay. Mr. Ray Smith in the building, and of course, my man Groovy. Okay. So we're gonna have a quorum here in a second. And my man Theo B is in the building. My dude, what's good? Yeah, we gonna have us some fun tonight. I got a whole lot of positive energy and knowledge and wisdom and things like that I want to share with y'all. And hopefully everybody open to receiving, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully I receive just, like y'all receive up in here, because we tends to run with a knowledgeable crowd, not a crowd that kind of, just comes in and says strange things. Yeah, know what I mean. As far as having a moderator in here, I'm finding it isn't as necessary on StreamYard to have a moderator as it is just somebody monitoring the chat. Speaking of which, right on cue, there's my fella right there, Kamoyo Kid. He will be monitoring my chat. and I have I have the reality gauntlet. I mean the reality gym. So I have the ability to wipe someone completely from the existence of the chat. So knowing that I am inevitable, you ought to walk a little more. Yeah, I mean, but we're gonna get on. We're gonna get oh shit, it's enough y'all in here with that 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me one more. Give me one more. We banging. Cause bro, I'm telling you, I got all my stuff. You know what I mean? I got my little haul. I got my bro. I give you a quick preview. I know I said I was doing army building. But yo, this right here came. Bro, that's like a full like 8, 9 inches, man. Look at the detail on that face. I know a lot of people like, I don't really like characters when their mouth is open. That's why he's got an extra head scope with his mouth, well, mostly shut. You know. That is Ulick, the rock troll. One of Thor's foes, you know. And we got some other things. We got some other things going on, you know, besides other things besides. It's only 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can get in there and, you know, mill around and say what up to each other and, you know, do what y'all do. Ulick's hammer or pounder or whatever it is. Theo the Grio. Wow. Okay. Well, next time me and Theo get together, I will make sure that I wear my Wakanda shaman hoodie. And so we'll have the ref and the neck. All right, we're almost. Should Ulick be bigger than most Hulk figures? Is Ulick bigger? Cause I got a Planet Hulk in the closet, and he's standing like a full 9 inches. Gotta be. I know this one is about 8, 9 inches too. So if anything, they probably standing eye to eye, but definitely not bigger. I don't even think he's bigger than Thanos. Because I mean, have you seen the Marvel Select Thanos? He looks like the damn Juggernaut, dude. And have you seen the Juggernaut for that matter? My God. I guess is it more believable for Kane Marco than it is for Ulick to be, you know, too swole? Theo, I think you should type that out for the folks that ain't 100% certain what that is. Okay. Almost there. Well, Titan Hero series are standard size. No matter how tall or short they are, they all the same size. I do not think they're made to scale. You know what I mean? Because those are the ones, you know, I think they're characterized by their lack of articulation. I know they have some that have, you know, the at least 22 points of articulation, but they got some just like, you know, you bend it and it's like that, and that kind of a thing. Yeah, right there, y'all. Yeah, right there. Black Panther fan group, Black Panther fan group. Say hello, yo, when we get down for Black Panther fan group. Guaranteed to be a banger. Well, there is quite a bit to be said about scale. While we looking up heights, how tall is Thanos? And how tall is the Juggernaut? Let's look those guys up too. Diabolical in the building. What's good in your neighborhood? And I think we're gonna get off to it. We're gonna get off to it and do it because I want it right. You know what I mean? So first topic that I'm gonna take off with is the news of this book right here dropping. Yeah, that there is Timeless. I think they drop those like once a year, and they have something to do with Kang and that Avengers Beyond stuff that was going on that that I was covering with Theo. And all of that is just a linear story because the story's told by Jed McKay. And it seemed like Jed McKay has been pulling like double, triple, and quadruple duty on Avengers titles, man. And I like the way that looks. If y'all have not heard about this book, the figure that is fighting Power Man, see, I done told you already. That's fighting Moon Knight, that's Power Man. I do not think they have divulged which Power Man that is, if that's Victor Alvarez or Luke Cage. I would be betting on Luke Cage, given the look. But this is a Luke Cage who also possesses the combined and unstable powers of the Century, the Hulk, and Iron Fist. Damn. The Century, Hulk, and Iron Fist. That's interesting when you stop to look at Moon Knight there in Khonshu, and he derives his power from Stark Technology, the Eternal Machine, and Khonshu. That right there is art character design by Juan Cabal, and Juan Cabal got some nice pics that he does, for Marvel. And if y'all ain't rocking with Juan Cabal, here is an image that Juan Cabal did. This is his reimagining of Black Panther number 52. This was a variant cover on Black Panther number 25 off the Ta-Nehisi Coates run. So I don't think it's so much how Juan draws, but what he draws. You know what I mean? So when you're looking at that image, you got to understand why that brother is rocking it out. You know what I'm saying? With images like what he's giving us with Timeless. You know what I mean? So I know y'all feeling black characterization and Luke Cage ain't been getting no air play in a good minute, but that book is set to drop. I believe it's December 27th. Don't give me the line, but somewhere towards the end of December is when that book Timeless drops. If you can see it sooner, then you get it sooner, but that's when it's going to drop. And so that's another component added to this situation that we got going on with the in-comic Kang saga. And when he came to the Avengers at the beginning of the Jed McKay run and told them, or rather told Captain Marvel, who's leading them, that there was going to be these tribulation events. And one of those tribulation events was the coming of the Ashen Combine, which if y'all been rocking with me, y'all got to see and saw the conclusion of it. And real quick, I'll just kind of sum it up for you. Thor tased everybody, so Idol Alabaster can't have nobody worshiping them when they unconscious. Scarlet Witch surmised that the dead draws his power from souls. So what if I send him somewhere where there ain't as many souls? Well, excuse me, I skipped Iron Man. Iron Man got phasing technology in his armor, so he was able to phase out of his situation and sock my man. Back to Wanda, teleported old boy to Antarctica where there aren't as many souls. And then put my man in a casket. And that's Iron Man giving City Smith that work. As you can see, Vision hit your girl with, I guess, a dose of Ultron because he's got it in his DNA. And that was too much for her to handle. Anui, he's got a entropic field. I was laying energy on you. I ain't trying to fight you or do none of that. And so she just kind of roasted him to the point where he felt something. Lastly, my man T'Challa and Cap Sam, they blew the doors off the Impossible City, which had a surprising effect. It made it free. And since it was no longer under the yoke of the Ashen Combine, see what it say right there. I have decided that I would like to become an Avenger. So the Avengers now have an entire city on their squad. Bam. What we talking about up in here? Juggy is 9'5", looks like old man Cage. Yeah, I mean, but here's my question about a Luke Cage that has the power of the Hulk, the Sentry, and Iron Fist. Is there a void involved with this Power Man? Does Luke Cage get stronger the angrier he gets? Besides, which Luke is it? These are questions I won't answer about jacked up Luke Cage like that. Very OP, but very OP against the power of a god? Or are we saying Moon Knight is OP? You gave a god Stark Tech. Yeah, that is kind of OP. So, and supposedly this Luke Cage is the last hero on Earth. Last hero on Earth. So now, if you saying Luke Cage is the last hero on Earth, don't give me no fake out shit with an old Captain Marvel coming from outer space to help. Or Black Bolt or somebody, Silver Surfer, somebody coming to help. That's not the last hero on Earth then. If Luke or Victor or whoever it is can't handle it on their own, then they deserve to get snuffed. That's how I feel about it. What up, LJ Panther? Black Panthers in the building. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that in a little bit. Y'all. Black Panther fan group in the building, y'all. It's a whole thing. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole energy. Y'all got to roll with it or get rolled over. I don't mean to sound gangster, but you know, when I'm enthusiastic about something, that's just, you know, what I do. By the way, if y'all ain't peeped this out, go ahead and check that out. That's chock full of clapback, like I just showed y'all. But y'all want to rock with that. Y'all really want to go ahead and rock with that. Now, what I was getting ready to talk about next, what was I getting ready to talk about next? It's only 20 minutes in, and I'm getting ready to talk about some more stuff. Yes, it's only 20 minutes in, and I'm getting ready to talk about some more stuff. I guess I'm on topic number 2. Yeah. How many of y'all FUX PHUX with Invincible? Anybody? How hyped are y'all for that season 2? Hold on. We still ain't got done with Luke Cage yet. Let's get that back up there. Let's get that back up there on the screen since everybody's like, oh wait a minute, I ain't done. Okay, let's get back to this Luke since y'all still dropping comments about Luke. Moya said he meant Luke. He good with just Sentry and Hulk powers. Add the mystical powers of Iron Fist, and yeah, he is OP. I really, really, in my heart of hearts, Kamoyo, think that if he's the last hero left on Earth, Moon Knight is formidable. Right? I mean, don't that make sense? If Luke Cage is or Power Man, whoever is the only hero left on Earth, and then on top of that, they said unstable. So are we talking about unstable Sentry powers? Are we talking about unstable Hulk powers, unstable Iron Fist powers, or all of it unstable? Is it at any time one of them could go on the fritz or not work or, something like that? So you have to flesh it out a little more when you're saying, unstable. But back to Invincible. Where was we at with Invincible? Viltrumites. Yeah, exactly. I know what I want to see. I know what everybody else wants to see. I'm ready to see Grand Regent Thrag. That right there, who I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see my man Thrag in there. I'm ready to see Thrag and Battle Beast go at it. I'm ready for that type stuff. You know what I mean? I'm all in on the Invincible tip. You know what I mean? I'm ready for it too. I'm past ready for it. How long was it? Wasn't it like about a year or so? A good year at least that we've been waiting. Oh, and then the curveball, y'all might as well get ready for. They are going to hit us with Angstrom Levy as a mid-scene villain or mid-series villain. And I don't know if y'all know about Angstrom Levy, but he's strong enough to fight on an Invincible Omni-Man level, and plus he's a dimension traveler. And he's gotten disfigured while he was doing dimension traveling, and Invincible was there when he got disfigured. So he blames Invincible for his disfigurement. So I think there was a picture of him in that last image that I threw up. Bang, that's him up top, with the mad scientist vibe that he's giving off right there. That's Angstrom Levy. And do you know Black Panther fan group that Angstrom Levy will be voiced by, wait for it, Sterling K. Brown. In Jobu. I like how I tied that in. Okay. Yeah. So Invincible premieres tomorrow. Y'all on East Coast, y'all might get it a little bit before us. So, it might, midnight there is only gonna be like 9:00 for me. So yeah, y'all probably will already be rocking with some Invincible. I know they're probably going to put it on you like one episode at a time. I don't think they'll really just give you the whole season and be like, bang it out, partner, gone and binge. They don't normally they don't normally do that on Amazon with Amazon series. I think they kind of just spoon feed you, And there we go. Exactly. Who is he? Who is? Well, for this season, he gonna be Angstrom Levy on Invincible. That's who he gonna be. But yeah, just like my man say, yeah. Oh, let me find it. Did it get past me? Yeah, that right there, Kamoya. Levy is a whole entire problem. And did I mention genius level intellect? Yeah, you about to have a whole problem. Hey, Keita, how you doing, girl? She said, I'm watching tonight. Yeah, I know that's right. Invincible gave us, everything we wanted because Invincible is, believe it or not, kind of a trope of the superhero genre, much in the way with anime, One Punch Man is a trope of the superhero genre. So you're gonna see stuff ultra exaggerated. You're gonna see, love triangles. You're gonna see, things like double crosses and triple crosses. You're gonna see misunderstandings between characters who should be friends and they fighting, and then you're just gonna see out and out villainy. That's, in a nutshell, what we read comics for, most of us, for 30, 40 years, because they did it better in the comics in some cases than they did on television. So for all of y'all that are not fans of Invincible, you need to become fans of Invincible. Go ahead and binge that first season so you can get on board and check it out. It's on Amazon for free. Go ahead and get that season 1 in your memory banks so you can understand, number one, if you're a fan of Invincible, the subtle differences in comic book versus television series, and how, again, when they do go off the ropes, they go off the ropes in a good way. When they do go outside the canon, they go outside the canon in a good way. It's not, they ain't effing up some stuff. You know what I mean? So I do like it. I do like that about Invincible. Getting several eps. I hope we get several, man. Maybe at least two. At least two. So, I can get a little bit of, get a little bit back into the, the excitement of it. Cause it ain't nothing to do. It's starting to get cold here. And when I say cold, I mean, like, how me and my lady was talking about it. It's that kind of cold where you do this now, where you be like, and you outside like that, and your shoulders getting all tight. It's that kind of cold. So I'm inside with some soup or a hot drink or something, with these shows. You dig? Yeah, for the most part, yes, they are mad respect. Everybody, for the most part, that I've seen is mad respectful of source material, except for one group of people. You know what I'm saying? Self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. That's what I call that. Self-sabotage. Oh, that part. The creator is involved with the show. I'm not finna let you fools just dry hump my commodity, my IP, and just turn it into something that it never was. Facts. Big ups to you, Mr. Kirkman. Yeah, Invincible caught me by surprise. Didn't know how raw that show was going to be. LJ, go ahead and pick you up some Invincible comics, man. If you think, Anissa. LJ, trust me. When Anissa make her debut, woo! Boy, oh boy, Invincible will never be the same again. If you know how that little anecdote goes down. Invincible and the boys, bar none, top 2 superhero shows on television right now. Fight me. Argue me down. My brother Kokai, what is good? What is good? What is good in the neighborhood, brother? Ain't nothing. Yeah, I mean, compared to the comic, yeah, whoa, well, they definitely gonna have to tone down in this one, because that's basically a rape scene. And if they show that in all of its brazen glory, I will cry foul, sir. I will cry foul, sir. I will cry foul, because it's not okay to show a woman getting raped, but y'all gonna show a man getting raped. We gotta do better, y'all. Yep. Invincible definitely delighted and shocked. In that order. It definitely delighted and shocked. There is an Invincible omnibus for those of you that do not want to go and collect 100+ issues of a comic book. You can pay your stuff flat out and read the event. Because, see, here's the thing. Mark has siblings. What you think about that? You know what I'm saying? You think Mark's mama was the only one Omni-Man knocked up? Shame on y'all. Their job is to breed and make more. That's their job. It's what they do. That's what Viltrumites do. And if you don't want to breed, you bleed. That is basically the Viltrumite way. And they love to fight. They in it for the conflict. They ready to swing and bang and stick their arms through your chest like a spear. So, yeah. Yes, he was getting it in. He was getting it in like a mug. Yeah. Totally worth the price you'll pay for it too, Gray. Totally worth the price you'll pay for it. I mean, and you'll get so much. I mean, because my man goes out in space and has adventures, and him and Abe, the alien, link up, and him and Eve, and I ain't gonna spoil it. I ain't gonna spoil it. But everybody, he has adventures with everybody, and side characters get a lot of shine too. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Yeep indeed. Yeep. Yeah. Yeah, that's how Invincible do. That's how Invincible do. That's how Invincible get down. And I'm just saying, y'all, make sure y'all tuned in tomorrow. Again, make sure you tuned in tomorrow for at least an episode. I don't know how many, but for at least an episode of season 2 of Invincible on Amazon. I'm plugging their stuff for them. They need to show me some love. You know what I mean? Everybody. I'm out here giving them love, so I need to do something for me, y'all. And I think I'm going to do something for me right now. And what I'm gonna do for me right now is I'm gonna do me I'm gonna break y'all out a little situation number 9 blowing my mind right here. What are we about to do with her? Now, before y'all proceed to start putting stuff in the comments, before y'all proceed to start putting stuff in the comments, understand my entire goal right now is not to run the woman down. Let me just say that off top. My goal is not to run the woman down. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Before we go, I mean, you can say what you want to say. You grown men and women out here, but I'm saying my goal ain't to run her down. This is what I see, y'all. I see a human being starved for attention. Real talk. Plain and simple. I see a human being starved for attention. I see a human being that wants this more than anything else. This picture is literally symbolic of you wanting something or someone you cannot have. And so you're going to go through life comparing somebody who's providing for it. Now, don't get it twisted. Will ain't no angel. He ain't. And I talked about this on the radio today, Wednesday. I ain't saying Will Smith no angel. I ain't. But at the same time, this woman starved for attention. Period, point blank. Tell me what you want to tell me. Red table talks. We didn't nobody need no red tables or no talking. Not to mention what she was talking about. And using her platform to not stand by her man. What is it? If that ain't what it is, tell me what it is. You're not using your platform to support your man. You're using your platform to run your man down every chance you get. What are we supposed to do? I mean, ultimately, I keep saying we, but it's Will that has to do something about it. But we keep getting, punched in the mouth with it in the public. We have to keep hearing, oh, how much more shit you gonna expose about this man? You know what I'm saying? Enough already. You have emasculated him adequately. Can you stop? Can you just stop? We don't need to hear no more shocking shit about y'all. You have drugged the man far enough. That's just how I feel about it. I mean, no disrespect, but it's just like, do you got real ones around you? Do you got real ones around you? Trust me. Trust me when I say this be the last time you hear anything about her from me. I said, I think I adequately got a chance to vent on the radio and say what I needed to say. And this is just kind of an in-passing sort of thing. You won't hear hide nor hair about me after this. My thing is just I'm telling folks what I see, and everybody keeps, hopping, trying to do something different. What happens to a celebrity that all of a sudden the limelight has been avulsed from them? You are no longer pertinent. I tell you, in the field I work in behavioral health, that people with behavioral issues, people with intellectual issues, if they cannot get attention in a positive way, they will try to get attention in a negative way. And boy, have I lived that. You know what I'm saying? And that is what I see with her. She can't get no attention in no positive way. What Jada did in the past 10 years that made somebody go, that was groundbreaking and wonderful, and glad she was involved with it. What, that Cleopatra thing? That wasn't because of her. You know what I'm saying? George Wallace could have presented that and it would have been a hit, because that was hitting something, that was hitting a nerve. I don't know. It sounds like I'm running her down, and I'm really not, because that's not what I want to do. Theo, you have a valid point. You have a very valid point. You have a very valid point. And as I said, after tonight, you won't hear nothing else from me. I'm just, again, Aaron. Talking about Will. Yeah, at some point, it's got to be him. You know, you keep putting your personal biz out there almost as if you want us to pay attention to it. I don't want to. I don't want to. Well, Gray, I thought she was getting some. Her and Will ain't been a couple for 7 years, according to her. And so they was both smashing different folks. So she want me. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. I'm at a loss. That's where I'm at. I'm at a loss with that right there. I don't get that. I don't get why that happens. I don't get how that happens. You know, I don't want to say bro simping. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to say simping, but what else is there? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you done got yourself so attached to her now. You leave now. I would do it though. I go ahead and tear the band-aid off. I go ahead and do it. I wouldn't want to be linked in no way, shape, or form. Nah. I wouldn't want to be linked in no way, shape, or form. I just be done. All that stuff you done said, you done put all that out there, you done put our biz on Front Street. I'm done. Thing is, if Will left, his life would turn around in under 5 years. He knows this, and so does she. I think he sees her as a responsibility these days. Wow. Interesting. Jada is Dark Phoenix. Yeah. Causing more damage than she fixing. You know what I mean? And it's just I don't get that part, man. I really don't get that part, y'all. Is why? I don't know. I think maybe Theo got a point. Maybe, we should just STFU about her. Yeah, and maybe she'll go. But we wasn't saying nothing about her before. It's like no matter what happens, she's crazy. No matter what, it's just like she's the village idiot, or you're that person that nobody listens to when they come out and they say stuff. Little boy blue, the wolf, the boy that called wolf, cried wolf, whatever. That fella. That's what it is. Every time you come out and say something, we should just ignore it. Yeah. Then take away the platform or stop, giving the platform she got any type of airplay. Long as people give it airplay, she gonna be bumping her bump. She gonna be bumping her gums. And I guess that's her right, but it's also our right not to listen, just like my man said. What time of day is it? 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 It's army building time. It's army building time. Yeah. This is that part of the show where I show y'all what army builds I got, what army builds I'm working on, that kind of stuff, all that thing like that there, it's just the majority of them gonna be G.I. Joes. And I know I may have showed them to y'all before. If y'all want me to pull one out, I'll pull it out. Cobra does have some nice looking troops, don't they? I got a couple of those, but that's that part of my army building. I want to get to this end of it With armies, you usually have more than one type of soldier in your army. And that's what I'm thinking of doing, or rather, what I'm in the process of doing with my Joes. Of course, you got covert ops. You got, your rank and file infantry. You got special forces. You got, folks that are just, to deal specifically with infantry, heavy artillery, that kind of a thing. So I stumbled across these old classics right here. The Crimson Guard, yeah. This is the accessories galore. This van has accessories galore. You look at that. That joint's got, it's got a rifle, it's got a pistol, it's got a knife, it's got a sword, it's got a backpack, and it's got a stand to put it on. So that's your special forces right there. You know what I mean? That's who is between that and infantry. That's my ground assault. Now, when we got to go covert ops, you know what I'm saying? I'm a brother that, and if y'all want me to bust one of them out, I can, but you know what I'm saying? If not, I'm just keep collecting. And when I get did you you heard me use the voice, yeah? Yes, I used my Zemo voice because he is German, but he is smooth like a baby's bottom. Yes, of course. Anyway, so yeah, you got me monologuing, you sly dog, you. These are my covert ops. I know it's Viper. And again, good one to use to build army. I already have 2. I get me 2 more, and that's gonna be that's my covert ops team. She's got, look at that there. That all she come with. That's a helmet that Skull is, and then she's got that sword, and she's got a compound bow and an arrow and 2 swords. So she might be a formidable she might be a formidable opponent to square up against Taki when I get that Soul Calibur Taki. Oops. I done said too much already. Shh, don't tell nobody, y'all. But that's my Cobra build, so be looking for that. I already got a bunch of Hydra. I got some old school Hydra, I got some new school Hydra, and then as far as army builds, my next my next big project is going to be an AIM versus Hydra scenario, similar to the one that we saw go down in Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes in that series. When they were all racing to get the cosmic cube, and Baron Strucker was at war with MODOK, and he needed to get the cosmic cube so that he could change the world and rule. So but MODOK had something to say about that, until my man Zemo put them dreadnoughts. Strucker put them dreadnoughts upside his head. But I want to build, so I've got, what I'm saying? I got enough aim, what I'm saying? I got about 5-6 Hydra troopers, in the drawer. And I want to, do that army build too. Cause I've been, I got like so many that I'm working on, and I'm trying to. Was that up all this time? Yeah, so I'm trying to really in a lot of these projects, because I'm starting to get, what I'm saying, bogged down with these projects, not to mention, the customs that I'm already working on. But, I'm the type of brother I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is, and I'm gonna build my brand the way I want to build my brand. And if folks like it, they'll rock with it. And if they don't, then I'll just be doing stuff for me. But you know, that Crimson Guard and the Cobra Infantry and those Vipers, I might get maybe like the scrap iron with the drone. I might maybe probably get that and maybe one or two others that, you know, make it kind of special. But I also have been working on, you know, my medieval, you know, army forces, you know, with the Dungeons and Dragons thing going on. So be on the lookout for that too, because I got some stuff in my box that I'm getting ready to bush you upside your head with. You know what I'm saying? And so, was there any questions about that, about the builds? Did y'all have anything y'all wanted to drop on me, or was y'all waiting on me to say or do something? Because it looked like folks was like hee hee ha ha, and y'all kikiing out there, y'all in Kiki land. Oh, she tough. Viper is. She is tough. She's quite a tough lady. I also got a Baroness. So, you know what I'm saying? There's a few individuals, you know, like Baroness and Storm Shadow. I got the G.I. Joe classified Storm Shadow. I just copped that recently. Right now, for those particular figures that y'all saw, that's what I got. But when we talking about how big, what I want to get them up to, at least 6. At least 6 for a proper troop build. I'm not, you know, I don't want no 13, 14 deep because I ain't got nowhere to put them. I got too many as it is, you know what I'm saying? My lady on me now about you need to move and you need to. So yeah, I gotta make do with what I got, which is quite a bit, you know what I'm saying, between what I got in here and then what I got out in my shed, and then there's a couple other cases and stuff that's just, you know, one of them big plastic bins that's just stored away. Bruh, I may not have as many figures as I have comic books, but trust me, I got enough figures to where you gonna go, damn. So it's at least that many. Enough to make you go, damn, that many. Um, I'm I'm trying to be LJ. I'm trying to be dog. Just, you know, try and keep myself occupied, keep myself out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? And because y'all like what I'm bringing to you, you know, y'all are the people that I fool with in here. Y'all the perfect niche, man. The reason being because y'all vibe with a lot of the same stuff that I vibe with. So it's perfect, man. I got dioramas and, you know, stuff I want to play with and things I can put up on my computer screen, and I can basically make this computer screen a diorama. Man, I'm about to go crazy up in this piece. Y'all ain't saying nothing yet, fellas. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling. But smooth segue. My segues are about as smooth as concrete. Um, what's your attitude? As far as Recast T'Challa, what's your attitude? And do you understand what I mean when I say, what's your attitude towards Recast T'Challa? When I say attitude, I don't mean attitude like I ordered lemonade and she brought me limeade and had the nerve to have an attitude about it. I'm not talking about that kind of attitude. I'm talking about like when the term attitude is used to describe the position of a moving vehicle, of something that moves. See where I'm going? You sharp ones know where I'm going with this. What's your attitude. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. A position of the body proper or implying an action or mental state. Let me repeat. A position of the body proper or implying an action or mental state. Understanding what I just said to you. What is your attitude? Because I realize that in the past couple of weeks, there's been a lot of chit chat, a lot of yip yap here and there and everywhere about what some people think Recast T'Challa should be, or who is most qualified to be a part of Recast T'Challa, or to even be speaking on it. Or some people have even implied it is a waste of time. What's your attitude towards all of that? Did that shit knock you off course? Did it make you crash? Are you burning up? Or did you fly on through that shit smooth? See where I'm coming from? It's just, I mean, it's kind of, in a way, piggybacking off of what's already been said. Do you think, and to a lesser degree, do you think if Huey had gotten together with everybody and Eldridge was like, you know, I don't think we're gonna be able to make no difference, man, because these cops rolling deep out here, man, and we ain't gonna be able to do nothing with them, bruh. What would have happened if we just decided, oh, well, yeah, I guess, well, because they sound good saying it, because they laying it on us in a really eloquent way, you know. What's your attitude? Are we still on course? Are we still cruising at a cool 35,000 feet, 100,000 SIGs? Mad motherfuckers that's like, we ain't having it. I don't give a what you saying or talking about. Go over there and do you, because that's what I've been doing. What's your attitude? That's the question I be asking. Kamoyo said, my attitude is, while I would love for T'Challa to be recast, I want his profile to be bigger over all genres of media. I want him to be beyond iconic. I want him to be a fixture in the world. I feel that. I feel that. Bruh, I'm just like, yo, why? 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 Why would you come to me? And Gray, I hear you right there. That's, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it, and I don't mean to say it to offend, but tell me where to lie. When the field Negroes told the house Negroes, we can do better than this, there was a difference of perspective, wasn't it? Slaves out there picking cotton, got their hands bleeding, getting cracked across their motherfucking back. They ain't liking that. And some of them are looking at them Negroes in the house that ain't doing nothing but getting effed on and bringing snacks and suckling little kids on their teats. Oh, I guess that's cool. You want other kids sucking on your titties? I realize this conversation just went all the way left. I apologize. But but what I'm getting at, when you say this is as good as it's gonna get for me, guess what? That's as good as it's gonna get for you. What am I doing to make a difference? I'm being heard every week. I want to have that Buckmeister persistence. I want to have that Buckmeister persistence. I want to be in your face till you're just ready to throw up. Constantly hitting you with stuff. Constantly. Bottom line is Recast T'Challa. But Recast T'Challa. You don't understand what we're trying. Recast T'Challa. But understand that don't nobody recast T'Challa. I'm not going to stop saying it. So stop telling me to stop saying it. Stop telling me I'm wasting my time saying it. Stop telling me I'm pissed in the wind saying it. If it bothers you so much hearing me say it, cover your damn ears. Or find a way to shut me down if you can. You know what I'm saying? And even if I get shut down, you ain't shut down Theo. You ain't shut down Chill. You ain't shut down all the other myriad of folks that's going to keep spitting it and spouting it no matter what you do. So leave it alone. And that's where we at with it. No T'Challa, no dollar. That's all around the board. Well, I'd like to, but unfortunately, LJ, I am an information agent, and I gotta push and pedal into stuff that don't have metal, even the stuff that do. So we make it do what it do when we make it do what it do. Different purpose, you know what I'm saying? Same material, different purpose, you know, because I review, you know, books that I'm enthusiastic about or that have some kind of purpose or edutainment value. You can't teach me to fight for mine, even my authors and characters, such as Ralph Ellison's Invisible Man, but now I'm supposed to bend. How we fighting if the first thing you telling me is the cause we fighting for, we ain't no hope? See, I'm paranoid. So the first thing that comes to my mind when you say some shit like, well, this is about as good as we're going to be able to do. Who sent you, Negro? Who sent you to peddle a defeatist message? Who sent you? And maybe didn't nobody send, and that's just me out of my motherfucking mind. But it just, I don't know. I don't want to say nothing bad about nobody. I know me. And the more you tell me no, the more I want something. I'm like a little ass kid. You know what I'm saying? You tell me no, I'm gonna give me reasons. I'm finding reasons why you can give it to me. That's a never-ending battle there. So what you want me to do? What you want me to do? Say the same people that cloned Tyrone sent them. I'm with you, D, but if they take T'Challa from the book, I'm done with the book too. Oh, LJ, you ain't got to worry. If they do away with the black, that's why, see, I wish y'all would have caught my radio show. The first thing up was I was talking about Eve Ewing on the book, and I gave them the address to go to write to Marvel, and I told them how to get the book and all of that, and you go down to the local comic store, all that, man. Give that woman some shine, otherwise they're gonna take that book away from her in about 25 issues or so, because I ain't seen nobody get no shelf life longer than 25 issues since Ta-Nehisi. They fear knowledge. Knowledge is nothing to be feared. Knowledge helps you to accumulate wisdom because you put it with all the other knowledge you have and you apply it in an intelligent way. That's not something to be feared. That's a tool. You use what you can, and you don't take on what you can't. You know, I'm not gonna take on some rhetoric if I know it ain't, about nothing. Somebody once said no other fan base has to beg for their guy. I know that guy. They are like Cypher in the Matrix. They are comfortable. Perfect effing analogy, Kamoyo. That is a perfect analogy. Yes, they are content to eat steak. They are content to. Let me stop. I basically got called an idiot and said I was blocked by a recaster on a black forum today. You got blocked and was told you was an idiot. Good Lord. A lot of them have that is we sick boss attitude toward Feige. I like that. A lot of them have it with sick boss. Put on your baseball cap and fix us, boss. Real talk. Real talk. No, he very rarely does. And that's why people be mad at him, because he don't be lying. They're clinging to ignorance willfully at this point. An idiot is terrified of knowledge because he would have to think. Thinking leads to realization. Realization leads to deciding to act on or accept things as they are. He agrees with you 100%, Paul Martin. So yeah, that's pretty much, y'all, where we at with that, y'all. I would hope that your attitude would be as such. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep that same energy everywhere else. You know what I mean? Because this is what folks looking for us to do is fold because they think we aren't made of sterner stuff. So just a little attaboy. Keep jabbing. Keep jabbing. Keep jabbing. A jab is used to penetrate your opponent's guard or to wear them down and make them susceptible to more devastating attacks. Keep jabbing. Jab creates stuff. Everything anybody ever does, with the possible exception of Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, yeah. Mike Tyson had a peekaboo jab. Yeah, a jab is a jab. It's exploratory. Remember that. They heard us loud and clear. Feige even addressed it, so they can't play dumb. You know, even if your actions say F you, I need to hear you say F you. You see what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to say, oh, well, we got options, and we made the best movie that we thought we could. You could say all of that, but the bottom line is, I need to hear you say, and I guess in a way saying, oh, he was so iconic that the role surpassed any other, just maybe that was his way of saying F y'all, but he too passive aggressive to actually say F y'all. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's something like that. E-Man should have emphasized not killing off T'Challa as opposed to recast. Same sentiment, different tactic. Well, if I am not mistaken, he did. And I'm gonna tell you like this. Paul, it didn't even have nothing to do with that man's approach. That man's approach was fine. It was his attitude. Just like I explained to y'all earlier, is the plane flying? That plane was flying one way, then turned around, started going back another way, then turned around again and started flying the other way, and then turned back around and started flying another way again. And you got people following. That's the issue. You go this way. Oh, you going that way. Oh, this way. Oh, you going that way. Oh, let's go. Hurry up and wait. Oh, let's move. Hurry up and wait. Oh, attack. Hurry up and wait. That's what we got. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's a scripture in the Bible that says a double-minded man is going, with his decisions, he's gonna be tossed around like a boat in the ocean, and he ain't gonna be able to make no decision because you can't make a decision being put in the situation that man put himself in. How you gonna cape for the very organization that in many ways is your bread and butter? How you gonna cape for the organization that you so badly want to be a part of? How you gonna go against the organization that you want to be a part of? One day you with them, one day you ain't. Well, if you do this, I'm gonna do that. Well, if you say this, I'm gonna say that. Well, they did that, they said that, and nothing got done or said about it. At least not in the way we would have liked it to. So, not so much the approach as the attitude. He was flying his plane upside down like Denzel Washington in that movie. and that's how your man Ray Smith feel about it. Lost respect for dude when he had Nate Moore up there laughing in his face and didn't check him because he wanted to be invited to the premieres. There, I trust my man. There you go. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Say less. I still go back to the IGN tweet that covered Feige's announcement. The comments were split down the middle. They lost the diehard fan base with that. And they talk about, oh, we just lost. Man, y'all lost fans when you, a bunch of them, when you said you wasn't recasting the character. Period. Camoyo. That's what we call it. That's what Cameo call it. Hey, you're talking out the side of your neck. Boom, 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 boom. I've heard him do that song live. Hey, you're gonna get what's coming to you yet. Cameo was funky. The MCU brain trust hadn't earned benefit of the doubt. Nah. A legit conflict of interest that a blind person saw, and he didn't want to admit nor relent. Oh, this just bringing out all kind of sore spots. Oh, well, let me tell you, honey. Let me tell you. Yeah, motherfuckers coming out like this motherfucker right here. Y'all, hey. It's water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. Water under the motherfucking bridge. After watching the clip of Chadwick interview when asked about BP2 and he said, I'm dead, I'm wondering now, did they always have plans? Yes, they did. As of April of 2018, yes, totally. He was Rick to Marvel's Negan. slid one down his throat and he thanked him for it. Yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yep, sure did. Ray Smith, are you the Mr. Smith that made that fire Eve Ewing T'Challa? Anyway. I expect nothing from media. As a fan of crappy sports teams, I am used to softball questions due to need for access. Wow. I have never quite heard it put that way, Mr. Martin. I expect nothing from media as a fan. You Chicago, right? Okay, got it. He could have stepped aside and let you and Theo get it done. Could have. We was trying to be, you know, good soldiers. You know what I'm saying? At least I was. You know what we doing? I'm down. You know, are we? When you say go, we go, and that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for the go. You know, and you know he, you know, I don't want to sit around and be bitter about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's look forward. Let's look forward. I don't want to sit around, bag, and run this cat into the ground because I'm pretty sure this little video chat it ain't hardly the only platform where Mug was getting it in on it. So in the interview, Nate Moore was begging folks to go see the film. He wasn't even speaking from a position of strength. Okay. Ray Smith identifying himself as that cat that we already know him to be. You got to send me a picture, Mr. Smith. If you haven't already. I think you probably already did. Okay. I have a question. I have a question. I have a question. I got a question for Mr. Smith. I got a question for Gray. I got a question for Juju. I got a question for Kamoyo Kid. I got a question for Theo. 100. And I may have asked this before. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for this? How excited are you on a scale of 1 to 10 for this? Juju said 0. Thea said 0. What is that? 9, 2, 3, 4, 5 quintillion? 900 quintillion? Negative. Excuse me. Negative. Dang. Okay. These things will say -5. Mr. Smith say -1 zillion on a scale of 1 to 10. Dang. Mr. Smith say Mr. Martin say 1.5 just for Monica. Now, for Monica, 8. For the movie, 0. J. Okay. Even with the original direction of the BP script, which is part of what I'm talking about, but not exactly. Jay, on a scale of 1 to 10, sir, how excited are you to see the Marvels? Even my wife ain't feeling it, and she is all for Black female empowerment. Yeah. Kind of what I'm getting at, Kamoyo. Kind of what I'm getting at. That's basically what I'm getting at. Is nobody's excited for this joint. No, nobody. And it ain't just y'all. I've been talking to people outside because see, I know, in this little circle right here that we standing in and we talking and chopping it up and having our being, we all kind of got like-minded thought processes when it comes to it. I go outside, man. When I'm, at the coffee spot, hey, what you think about that new Marvel movie coming out? And hey, what you do, this and the third, this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. Everybody. I'm in restaurants, folk turn around, chit-chatting, blah, blah, blah. How about this? What do you think about? Wherever I'm at. With my homies and friends and folks I run into, relative, or what y'all think about whoop, 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 this, that, and the other. Nobody I talk to is excited about that movie. I mean, probably like, and this is my thing. You probably gonna get a banging opening night. You probably gonna get a banging opening weekend. But as far as overall, and sadly, unfortunately, that is what we have come to expect now. I mean, with the advent of phase 4 and how spectacularly, steamingly bad it was overall, we want to see something, but they ain't giving it to us because they ain't reading the source material and have said that. And it's and I don't know how many videos I done said it in. How do you expect to make adequate movies and you ain't paying no attention to the source material? You wouldn't take a Stephen King story and adapt it into a film and not know the story. Why? Little kids, little girls. I'm asking little girls. I'm asking baby Aurora and baby Felicia. They don't have no, because if you around me or you bring your kids around me, your kids getting exposed to superhero shit. Deal with it. You bring your kids around me. Sorry, not sorry. Don't bring them around me. You don't want them exposed to that type of stuff. So they ain't even excited about it. My babies ain't excited about it. Nobody. Are we gonna? Normally they be, are we gonna go see the Marvel movie? Oh, don't we usually go? No, not no more. We don't usually go see the Marvel movie no more because they trash. What Bubba Dub say? They trash. Period. My cousins asked me, was it worth seeing? I told them, how interested are you in Captain Marvel? Those other two are sidekicks. You're not wrong, Kamoyo. None of their characterizations are correct. Yeah, and they continue to create this faux universe. I mean, destroy it. Like they did in Secret Wars. Just be done with it and make us a new one that got all the good stuff in it. You know what I mean? Who is it that doesn't believe, you know what I'm saying, that the Marvel universe, the cinematic universe, is crucifying itself? Is that's what it feels like. It's like it's crucifying itself. Slow, painful, little bit at a time. Can't breathe when you get crucified. Lungs collapse. That's what's happening, man. They running out of air. They running out of air. They running out of air. Cut this one down. Start fresh. This one's done. It's done. This universe is done. You know, yeah, Captain America was the closest characterization, but yeah. Yeah, when you tell people it's okay to deviate a little bit, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. Just deviate a little bit. Okay. What's What's the original lineup of the Avengers? Thor, Iron Man, Hulk, Ant-Man, Wasp. Let's take Wasp and Ant-Man out of that equation and put in Hawkeye and Black Widow. Oh, that ain't deviating too much. That's just a little bit. We changed two little big things. Oh, and add Captain America because people love Captain America. He didn't get in until issue number 4, but we can go ahead and make him a fan. It's just a little bit. We just deviating a little bit, not a lot. Enter phase 4, where the deviations have taken full mind effect. Little bits and pieces here and there add up to one big mosaic of effed upness that is called Universe 19 Quad 9. I picked up the Photon comic to get acquainted with Monica Rambeau, and guess who I saw first in the book? Frank! Yeah. Oh, I moved. Oh, no, there you go right there. This woman has parents who are alive and well and living in New Orleans. Why we don't get to see why we don't get to see the woman's parents? Why do her parents have to be dead? That's what I'm looking at. Why do her parents have to be dead? Her parents, Frank and Maria Rambeau are right here in this comic. Was she in the hospital recovering? They in this comic, they come to see her. How come, bro? How come? It ain't right. It just ain't right. Why they do that to us? Why they do that to us? Why they do that to us? You understand? I don't get it. I don't get it. MCU Hank Pym could have still been part of original aborted Ultron project from back in. Tony was also close only in Iron Man 1. Bruce Banner in Incredible Hulk. MCU writers, directors have no excuse to suck. They've had years to watch the garbage of Singer's X-Men universe and Snyder's DCEU trash. That should be enough to know what not to do and what to do. Phase 1 is still everybody's favorite phase. Yep, Paul Martin, you are on point. Hank Pym could 100% have been in that movie. Wouldn't it have been great to have Avengers 2 be about Cap's Kooky Quartet? The introduction of Captain America and then the departure of the founding members, and they leave Cap, Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, if you absolutely got to have her in there, and alive and breathing Quicksilver. Cap and his Kooky Quartet. Not Cap being part of the Kooky Quartet. Cap and his kooky quartet. Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, Hawkeye, and Black Widow. Hello, Nico. What are we up in here getting passionately passionate about? We're having our usual moments with our usual bullet points. As good as RDJ was, I'm convinced Jason Bateman could have worked as Stark. He has played arrogant douchebag since he was a kid. Hmm. Yeah, I can see that. Others can see that too. Hey, Grand Madam, how you doing? If the reboot happens, I would like to see T'Challa's shadow physics, kinetic daggers, and all, plus King of the Dead. Okay. All right. Yeah, Jason Bateman is a very good actor. I like Jason Bateman. That snarky passive aggressiveness is really, yeah. Iron Man though, yeah, I could see that. I could see that too. Okay, y'all. This is the part of the show. This is the part of the show. You already know. This is where we go. Q&A. It's hard to believe we done got to this end of the show already. My goodness gracious. Q&A. Q&A is the part of the show where you get to ask questions that you have about whatever you had questions about. And I will give you my opinion. I will give you a well thought out answer. I may not give you any of that. I might just be like, I don't know. Because if I don't know, I ain't got a problem saying I don't know. I don't be trying to dream up no shit that ain't there. So, without any further ado, preguntas, por favor. I know I shouldn't have said that. I need to learn the Swahili word for question. And I think I did once and I forgot. But yeah. Number 7 or number 6? I just got done with Avengers number 6, Juju. The one where the Impossible City joins the Avengers. I haven't gotten number 7 yet. So you must got some kind of advance notice, bro, or some advance. Yeah, I haven't even. I've seen the cover for 7, but I have. 7 came out just this past Wednesday. Okay. I will check my store. I think they've been behind on shipments. I believe the best thing they could do for the Black Panther franchise is having them recast T'Challa through the Fantastic Four film. Have him be recast by having him invite the Fantastic Four to Wakanda. That could work. Yep, 7 came out Wednesday. Ain't seen it yet, bro. I will definitely give you my opinion when I do. What Black music acts have you seen live in concert 3 or more times? Black music acts. I have seen Cameo more than 3 times. I have seen Al Hudson featuring One Way more than 3 times. I have seen Parliament Funkadelic more than 3 times. And I actually met and hung out with Vanity. Does that count? What do you think about Variety doing that piece on Marvel? The press wouldn't have tried it a couple years ago. Yeah, because Marvel's not a steaming crap pile of a failure back then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you always kick people when they down. That's what the media does. That's their job. They kick mugs when they down. But in the case of Marvel, you could have still been up. But you chose to take a course of action that was just asinine and self-destructive. So Variety on point if they telling Marvel they suck ass because of the decisions they made, because that's not a lie. Do you think they're going to recast Blade, or is it going to happen at all? That other part. Blade is a black character. They do not put as much effort in trying to preserve black projects or keeping black projects pristine or in the same state they was in originally. See what happened with Black Panther Wakanda Forever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, that was a decision that was made poorly by a number of factors and a number of people okaying the poor decision. But essentially, if they can't get their shit together with Blade, there ain't gonna be no Blade project. Because I don't think Marvel wants to take the effort to try to recast an actor if Mahershala Ali leaves. I think a few OGs might shed a thug tear if a new T'Challa dropped in FF. Oh, I might scream. I might scream out loud like a little girl, like a child. Man. I have seen my boo shot A 3 times, Earth, Wind, and Fire 3 times, and Shaka Khan. Oh my God, I would have loved to see Shaka Khan in her heyday. Oh my goodness, baby girl could blow. DJ Academics crying. If I'm being honest, IDGAF. That's what he get. You know what I'm saying? He talking slick to women in videos, but when a man got words for him, he clam up. So yeah, I ain't got no use for cats like that. Come on, yo. Well, he said Beyonce's daughter will be in high school by the time Blade comes out. Shit ain't gonna come out. It ain't gonna come out. It's like that Wakanda series. It's gonna be up, then it's gonna be down, then it's gonna be up, then it's gonna be down again. So yeah, I put very little faith in anything they're doing right now because nah. If it ain't a comic book, I ain't fooling with it. And if it ain't a select comic book, I really ain't fooling with it. You know what I'm saying? And if it ain't a comic book that, that I messes with on the regular, you know what I'm saying? Right now, Avengers Blade and this Black Panther. That's all I fool with Marvel. I ain't really too much checking for nothing else comic book wise, unless it's some stuff from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I bring you that classic edutainment and talk to you about some stuff that was in the golden years, back in the days when they used to make beautiful stories and beautiful comics, and they wasn't concerned about just trying to get the guap. Brian Hill is right there. He can write the film for Blade. I would, bruh. I'd love to see a Blade film. I love to see a Blade film. I love to see a Blade film. I'd love to see a new Blade film. Unfortunately, ain't nobody moving like they want that stuff to happen. How many times did it get backtracked? How many times did it get pushed back? How many times did it get rewrote? How many times? You know what I'm saying? It was just whatever could happen to set a movie back, it happened with Blade. You really want to make a movie, you ain't gonna let all that BS happen. They don't want to make that movie. If they want to make that movie, they'd have been done made that movie. They don't want to make that movie. When a person shows you who they are, believe it. You see the actions happening before you. Ducking, dodging, ain't got no reason to keep pushing shit back, but they keep pushing it back. Oh, we lost this. Oh, we lost that. Oh, we lost this. Oh, we lost. Somebody get mad and be like, I want that movie on track now. Some folks will get fired and folks will get hired and some shit will happen. They don't want to make that movie. Blade 2012 anime was the last we got. That was good. Yeah, with Harold Perrineau. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Besides the founding members of the Avengers, who should be on the team to keep this thing going forward? That a question, LJ? I'm gonna assume that's a question, bro. If you have the founding members on the squad, it's a simple thing to add a Captain America, a Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, a Hawkeye, and Black Panther. That's not a dope enough lineup. That's good to go. When we done with that lineup, we can looking at a different iteration of Avengers. Oh, you asking me about out of what's left? Oh, what kind of event? Ain't nobody left. Ain't nobody left. You could bring in a bunch of people, but it won't be in context and it won't make sense because you ain't got none of them founders. So the Avengers forming an Avengers without any founding members makes no sense. Period. Do you have every issue of the Defenders with Luke Cage? I made a point to track them all down. Yes. Yes, I do. Have if Luke Cage's last appearance was when Nighthawk had the ranch and was recruiting new defenders and like 30 billion superheroes showed up. If Luke Cage was a part of that, then yeah, I have Luke Cage's last appearance in Defenders. The Buscema run, the Englehart run, that run. If you talk about that, prior to issue 100, and I think he popped up again in after issue 100 too. So I'm pretty sure I do. Did I get the picture you sent me on Instagram? Oh, you must want me to look. You know what? I don't have to do that. I could just look on my phone, can't I? Y'all give me a second here. I have to respect my elders. Bop. Boom. Bam. Oh, Mr. Smith, that's clean. That's clean. That's clean. I likes. I likes. I likes. Oh, snap. Oh, oh, oh. That's clean, fam. That's clean. Oh, that's clean. I likes that. 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 That's clean. Now I don't want to make one. That is clean. I can think of way. I could. think of ways to tweak it, freaking. But hey, man, you knocked out the park. What did you use for this? The I guess it's like a shawl cape. John Carpenter's blade. Maybe when John Carpenter still had it. Justin Peele. Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele. That would be fly. Stephen King don't know what to do with Blade. He make it scary, but that's about it. John Wick director went to Marvel Studios and made a pitch for Blade, and Feige was like, "Nah, we good." Trash. Two very good leads in Mahershala Ali and Delroy would have audiences in the seat. Yeah, Delroy Lindo. Yeah, true. At D-Real, all-time favorite comic series outside the big two. That is indeed a good question. Favorite comic series outside the big two. Oh my goodness. It would be, if we talking independence. My man's here. Burnham and Williams with Tuskegee Airs, and that is my Philadelphia Half-Life special color. Shout out to my homie Greg. I'm gonna have to have him on a live one time and have him chop it up with y'all. I'm digging me some Tuskegee Airs. I like Bitter Roots. Act like it was about to fall. Yeah, that Philadelphia Half-Life cover. Bitterroot, Tuskegee Airs, Black. I really like Black. Off top, those are independents. Those are two independents or three independents that I fool with. I don't know if Kwasi Osayevo has done anything since White, but I would like to see some more stuff from him. Or maybe it just ain't filtering up to Alaska. Maybe he does have some stuff out, and I got to dig a little deeper for it. LJ Panthers chuckling. At grade, they allergic to badassery. Yeah. The director of John Wick wanted to do a Blade movie, and Kevin Feige said no. That tells you the kind of tomfoolery that's going on around there. Even if the director John Wick don't know nothing about comic books, he damn sure knows something about making action movies. If nothing else, you probably could have achieved a level of intrigue or something like that. Like how Captain America and the Winter Soldier transcended genres. You might have been able to get Blade to transcend genres if you had to work with him. It wouldn't have just been a good superhero movie. It would have just been a good movie, period. But what do I know? No more question for me. No more question for me. No more question for me. Ain't nobody got no more question for me. Ain't nobody. Oh, goodness. Never mind. I'm sorry. Y'all still talking. I do. I have Philadelphia. I actually went and got the trade paperback, the first 6 issues. I think it's like the first 6 issues. And 16 on up. So I have to get everything between 16 and 6. So yeah, I like Philadelphia. You're right, Jay. I like Philadelphia. Working on the Shield next. Ooh. You ain't tell me what you used for the shot. Or did I miss it? What'd you use for the cape, Mr. Smith? What you use for the cape? Okay. Oh, okay. D. Caesar, the director of Extraction 1 and 2, was the main stuntman for Chris Evans. He could have done Blade right too. I'd go see that. Chaz Stileski and Brian Hill. Yeah, I'd go see that. That part, though. They don't want directors that can make fire-ass projects. They want directors that make trash. Oh! Ah! Ah! Okay. I'm about to piss a bunch of people off. But you know what? IDGAF. No self-respecting wing eater thinks drums are real wings. Flats. 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 I'm sorry, it's all about the flats. Yep. Are you going to review the Cobra chick with the mask, Vipra? Her? That who you talking about, LJ? You want me to do a video on her? You want me to do a video on her? Let me know. Is either live action version of Zod murking OG MCU Avengers team? I got both versions of Zod murking an MCU Avengers team. If we talk about MCU Avengers straight out of that first Avengers movie, yeah, they getting their ass kicked by either General Zod. If we talking about Avengers after Thor's lightning powers have been awakened and Captain America's able to do what he's do and Iron Man done upgraded to the armor he upgraded to and they got Doctor Strange and they got a couple other, yeah, then that fight might go a little bit different. They want Blade doing jump ropes and playing tag with the vampires. Bruh. Blasphemy. I hope you ain't talking about blasphemy with the wings. I hope. Because, bruh, if you eat. No. No. If that is in reference to drums or flats, yes. I agree with your yes, sir. Bam. Kamoyo Kid gotta be right. Kamoyo Kid said so. Kamoyo Kid done said. He done said. His aunt always orders all flats. Juju, you bucking the order of things, my dude. No. Well, you know what? You know what? You know what? I am going to respect your right to be a drum dude. Go on, do your drums, player. Go on, do your drums. But if you come to my house, that's all I'm saying. Who's a good figure to use for Tiana Toombs? I'm using Riri's cornrowed head sculpt for Tiana. That's good head sculpt. That's good head sculpt. They want Eric as the black Mr. Mom. Y'all tripping. Respect, my dude. What they want is to sell the movie using Blade and make the movie revolve around the daughter or some other woman. Yeah. And Mahershala Ali ain't with all of that, and he threatening to walk. He told him, man, what's the name of the movie? The name of the movie ain't Bloodline. You know what I'm saying? The name of the movie is Blade. So Blade, front and center. Because people always want to explore, okay, we saw that. That's my daddy's movie. You know what I'm saying? And try to make everybody feel all inadequate. Just accept. That's what they did with Star Wars. That's my daddy's movie. Kill all of them people that was in my daddy's movie. We gonna make our own thing. We got our own thing. We got our own thing. That's what they did. They and now that's what they doing. We want this watered down version. You know what my man say they want Blade waiting to impale. Shoot, baby, shoot, baby, shoot. Oh my goodness. MCU, males cooked universe. Hate it for them. Y'all got anything else for me, fam? Because we pushing up on that 2-hour mark. I done covered all of my issues. All of my topics was covered. We talked about Power Man and that Timeless comic that's coming out in December. Y'all make sure y'all pick that up. Like I said, normally I only fools with 3 titles with Marvel. I don't really too much go and grab none of their stuff. But I will be checking out that Timeless because it's a Power Man book. So I would like to see what that's about. Invincible season 2. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. Some of y'all on the East Coast, y'all can probably watch that tonight. As my army builds, I will keep y'all updated. Matter of fact, drop a picture here and there and do all of that. Pray for Jada PInkett Smith. You know, hope she get her life right. Speaking of getting things right, maintain the current attitude for Recast T'Challa so that we all understand what the expectation is for us as well as everybody else who see us moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, we will not be moved. MCU, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, unless y'all course correct, and you got no plans to course correct no time soon. Y'all single-handedly created the superhero genre. They're gonna single-handedly kill it too. Peace. Peacing out. Peacing out. You may want to put Philadelphia on your pull list because I think it's about to really go down. Well, they have Philadelphia in my LCS, but they're really thin on back issues, and so I got to order back issues. So that's what that's about, Jay. But I'm gonna be up on it. Look here, I see y'all. Y'all see me. I see y'all. Give me love. 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 Peace. I will holler at y'all. I will be coming at y'all with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.